History is not dead, it is hidden. Subscribe to ZX History and like this video to uncover forgotten legends and lost empires. Now, let's begin today's journey into the past. Thomas Becket, the man who challenged a king. History remembers kings as untouchable, crowned by God, guarded by armies, feared by nations. But history also remembers the rare moments when one man stood in front of absolute power and refused to kneel. This is not the story of a battle. This is not the story of an empire falling. This is the story of a friendship that became a war, a loyalty that turned into betrayal, and a murder that shook medieval Europe to its core. This is the story of Thomas Becket. England before the storm, 1135 to 1154. The year is 1135. England collapses into chaos. King Henry I dies without a legitimate male heir. What follows is nearly 2 decades of civil war, a period later known as the Anarchy. Barons turn against barons, castles rise overnight, law disappears from the countryside. By 1154, England is exhausted, bleeding, and desperate for order. That order arrives in the form of a young, brilliant, and ruthless ruler, Henry II of England, crowned on 19 December 1154. He is only 21 years old, but he carries a vision no English king has dared to enforce. One law, one authority, one crown above everyone, even the church. The rise of Thomas Becket, 1119 to 1154. Thomas Becket is born around 1119 or 1120 in London to a prosperous Norman merchant family. He is not born noble, he is not born powerful, but he is born sharp. Educated in London, then Paris, and later Bologna, Becket studies civil law, canon law, and theology. He understands something most men do not. Power is not only held by swords, it is held by knowledge. By the early 1150s, Becket enters the service of Theobald of Bec, the Archbishop of Canterbury. There, Becket learns how the church truly operates, its politics, its secrets, and its immense influence over kings. In 1154, fate intervenes. Henry II notices him. The king's right hand, 1155 to 1162. In January 1155, Henry II appoints Thomas Becket as Lord Chancellor of England. It is a shocking choice. Becket is not noble, he is not a warrior, but Henry sees something others miss. As Chancellor, Becket becomes the king's most trusted weapon. He collects taxes with ruthless efficiency. He enforces royal law without mercy. He crushes rebellions and humiliates nobles. He lives like a prince, silks, feasts, falcons, and horses. Henry and Becket become inseparable. They hunt together, they eat together, they laugh together. Henry believes he has found a servant that will help him break the church's independence. Then, in 1162, the Archbishop of Canterbury dies. Henry smiles. A fatal appointment. May 1162. In May 1162, Henry II appoints Thomas Becket as Archbishop of Canterbury, the highest religious office in England. Henry believes this is checkmate. He believes Becket will remain his loyal chancellor, wearing a bishop's robe. He is wrong. Within days of his consecration on 3 June 1162, Thomas Becket changes. The silk robes vanish. The feasts end. He sleeps on stone floors. He wears hair shirts beneath his vestments. But the transformation is not only spiritual, it is political. Becket now believes his loyalty belongs to God, not the crown. The law that broke a friendship. 1163 to 1164. The conflict erupts over single question: who controls justice? At the time, clergy accused of crimes are tried in church courts, where punishment is light or non-existent. Henry II is furious. In October 1163, he demands that criminous clerks be tried in royal courts. Becket refuses. In January 1164, Henry summons the bishops to Clarendon Palace. There, he issues the Constitutions of Clarendon, 16 clauses designed to crush church independence. Becket hesitates, then resists, then refuses completely. Henry explodes. Friendship turns to hatred. Trial, flight, and exile, 1164 to 1160. In October 1164, Becket is charged with contempt of royal authority. The trial is a farce. The verdict is predetermined. Becket knows he will be destroyed. That night, he flees England. He crosses the Channel disguised as a monk and reaches France. For 6 years, Becket lives in exile, protected by King Louis VII of France and supported by Pope Alexander III of Rome. Henry retaliates by confiscating church lands and exiling Becket's family. Letters fly across Europe. Threats escalate. Excommunications are issued. The conflict becomes international. A dangerous return, 1170. By 1170, Henry's position weakens. He needs peace with the church. He needs Becket back. In July 1170, the two men meet indirectly through negotiations. Becket agrees to return. On 1st December 1170, Thomas Becket lands in England. But peace is an illusion. Becket immediately excommunicates bishops who supported Henry. The king is furious. Then, sometime in late December 1170, Henry II utters words that will echo for centuries. 4 nights, 1 murder. 29th December 1170. Will no one rid me of this turbulent priest? 4 knights hear the words. Reginald Fitzurse, Hugh de Morville, William de Tracy, Richard Le Breton. They ride to Canterbury. On 29th December 1170, as evening falls, Thomas Becket stands inside Canterbury Cathedral. The knights confront him. He refuses to flee. He refuses to fight. He refuses to surrender. Swords are drawn. The first blow lands on his head. Blood spills onto the stone floor. The final strike shatters his skull. One knight scatters his brains across the cathedral floor and says, "Let us go. This traitor will rise no more." Thomas Becket dies at the age of approximately 50, inside a house of God. Shockwaves across Christendom, 1171 to 1174. The reaction is immediate and explosive. Europe is horrified. Henry II is blamed. Within 3 years, in 1173, Thomas Becket is declared a saint by Pope Alexander III. Miracles are reported at his tomb. Canterbury becomes one of the greatest pilgrimage sites in Europe. In July 1174, Henry II performs public penance, barefoot, whipped by monks, crying at Thomas Becket's tomb. The king has won nothing. A legacy written in blood. Thomas Becket's death changes history.
the English monarchy never fully dominates the church again. The idea that kings can be challenged survives. Martyrdom becomes a weapon stronger than armies. Centuries later, kings still fear the lesson of Becket. Power without limits creates resistance. Authority without conscience creates martyrs. Thomas Becket did not defeat Henry II with swords. He defeated him with death. And history listened. History is not silent. It remembers who stood and who ordered the blade.